You were not born to win. And that's exactly why most people lose. Because somewhere deep down, people start believing success is automatic. That confidence alone is enough. That motivation is enough. That talent is enough. But look around carefully. The world is filled with intelligent people living average lives. People with potential that never became reality. People who dreamed for years but never moved. Winning is not natural. Comfort is. Distraction is. Excuses are. That's why most people slowly become weaker versions of themselves without even noticing it. Not because they're cursed, not because they're stupid, but because every day they choose what feels easy over what builds them. And the scary part is, it never feels dangerous in the moment. Sleeping in 1 extra hour doesn't feel dangerous. Skipping the gym doesn't feel dangerous. Watching videos all night doesn't feel dangerous. Avoiding that business idea doesn't feel dangerous. But repeat those choices for 5 years and suddenly you wake up inside a life you never wanted. That's how people lose themselves. Quietly, comfortably, one decision at a time. The truth is, nobody is coming to turn you into something great. Nobody's going to walk into your room and hand you discipline. Nobody is going to save your future for you while you sit there overthinking your life every night. At some point, you have to decide that your future deserves effort. Real effort. Not motivation for 2 days. Not excitement after watching a video. Not fake confidence. I'm talking about the kind of effort nobody claps for. The mornings where your mind is tired but you still get up. The nights where nobody believes in you but you keep building anyway. The moments where life feels unfair but you refuse to become weak because of it. That's where winners are created. Not in comfort. Not in perfect circumstances. In resistance. And maybe that's the lesson most people avoid their entire lives. Pain is not always proof that life is against you. Sometimes pain is proof that you're finally changing. Because growth feels uncomfortable. Discipline feels uncomfortable. Responsibility feels uncomfortable. But regret stays longer than all of them. A lot of people want confidence before action. But confidence is built after action. You become confident by keeping promises to yourself. By doing difficult things repeatedly. By surviving days you thought would break you. That's why some people walk into a room differently. Not because life was easier for them. Because they fought harder battles internally. They learned how to control themselves. And honestly, that's the real competition in life. Not against other people. Against the weak habits trying to destroy your future every single day. The version of you that wants comfort. The version of you that keeps delaying everything. The version of you that says, tomorrow every night. That's the enemy. Because deep down, you already know what you need to do. You know the habits destroying you. You know the distractions wasting your time. You know the conversations, addictions, excuses, and routines keeping you stuck. The problem isn't information anymore. The problem is action. And the difference between average people and exceptional people is smaller than most think. Exceptional people just act while others hesitate. They move while others overthink. They build while others complain. They stay consistent while others keep restarting. That's why winning looks lucky from the outside. People only see the result. They never see the thousands of boring days behind it. The discipline, the loneliness, the sacrifice, the self-doubt, the repetition. Nobody sees that part. But that part creates everything. And maybe the most important thing to understand is this. You do not need to become perfect overnight. You just need to stop betraying yourself daily. That's where self-respect begins. When your actions finally match the life you keep saying you want. So no, you were not born to win, but you were born with the ability to choose, to adapt, to rebuild yourself, to become stronger than your current mindset. And once you realize that, your entire life changes. Because winning stops being something you wish for and becomes something you train for.